listening to the Funbox Podcast.
I ate a bunch of LSD.
I did a series of videos on rape victims.
Dude, being left-handed is the worst thing in the world.
With your host, Rob Webb.
Can you tell me if it's cut or uncut? For visual sakes, oh man, it's a very much so uncut. That's how I roll.
Nice. BBC means big black cock.
Sure does.
BBW means big beautiful women. You know, because they'll spread their butthole open on camera, but still need that reassurance that they're attractive. What's going on, everybody? Episode 76. Yeah. Where's that air horn again? Some volume on that. Episode 76. Welcome to the Funbox Podcast, the sloppiest podcast in town, where everything is available. Nothing is out of bounds, from farts to religion, from sex to politics, from what's a random thing, from
Sea to shiny sea.
sea to shining sea. See, and you might ask yourself, what's so fun about that? And I say, we are the dreamers of the dream. We are the music makers. What's going on? Today I have a buddy of mine with me, Diesen. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing well.
I meant to put the applaud. There we go.
Thank you.
Yeah, we are here. We're not queer. Well, I mean, queer is relative to anything that's.
I'm pretty happy.
Queer. Well, gay means happy.
I think queer does too.
No, queer.
You ever seen an angry queer? They're always happy.
No, yeah, that's true. It's true. They like showing butt cheeks a lot.
And penis.
That's true too. But yeah, we're here in the fun box. Today, the episode, we're going to cover things that got past the director's cut in movies. We're going to talk about movies. Some of my favorite movies. And I'm only going over things that if you have something that you remember in your life, and that you're like, when you were a kid or when you watch, you're like, that was a mistake. Mm-hmm. You fucked up. Mm-hmm. And nobody caught it. But when you were a kid, you were like, or an adult or a kid. I have a few when I was, this is mostly of just nostalgia, remembering things. A lot of these movies are from the 90s. Some of them are from, well, I only have like 6 different circumstances. 6 different examples of things that got past the director's cut.
Well, I think it was the 90s too. They were just, we can do this. Nowadays, you're going to hurt so many people's like feelings and stuff. Like kids' movies back in the day, some of them were pretty bad, what they were doing. Nowadays, like somebody gets like bumped on the head. We like watch murders and killing people and stuff in like little kids' movies.
Yeah.
You remember Beethoven?
I do.
Why was he trying to get the dog?
Why was
the doctor guy or whatever, he wanted the dog. He wanted Beethoven so bad.
Yeah, he did. He or the George Newton or the character, I forget his name.
The bad guy, yeah. I don't know his name.
Or Beethoven. No, not the dad.
No, the bad guy that was trying to steal their dog.
The dad almost seemed like a bad guy when I was a kid too. He was just always like that face when the dog would, I don't want this dog here. He's always just angry at the dogs.
Well, that's the 90s too. They always made it so out in the open with the emotions where, you never had to guess what somebody's feeling. They'd have the music play that would be all sad or happy, and then the facial expressions that are too far.
Yep. I also blame the 90s for real creepy dudes. Like, in the 90s, they're always like, if you want something, go after it, Never take no for an answer.
And the bullies and everything.
Yeah. First off, I want to thank my Patreons, Steve O'Long, Dina Lindo, Sinatra, and J. Jeff. Thank you guys for being a part and helping the Fun Box out. Spread the word. We can only get better. The more Patreons I have, the better this will be for everybody. If this is something that you like to listen to, then patreon.com/thefunbox.
What's up, JJ?
Or we will accept a one-time donation at paypal.com/thefunbox2. The Fun Box. Tell all your friends if you like skanky humor. Well, I'm really excited because I'm wearing the Legion of Skanks hoodie. Mm-hmm. That's another podcast group and the comedy group with Big J Oaks and Dave Smith and Louis J Gomez, and they all are about dirty comedy, and they have a festival in Vegas in October that I just got tickets to, and I'm excited. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm beside myself. Very excited. Anyway, just wanted to get that out of the way off the air because I might be mentioning that later on. Anyway, very pumped in Vegas, Fremont Street. People be like, "Old Vegas, Fremont Street. That's for the downtrodden. That's like blue collar Vegas." I'm like, "Well, I'm blue collar." Mm-hmm. So there you go.
I'm gonna have a great time.
Gonna have a great fucking time. And anywho, it's gonna be a really good time. To start off the show, I like to do a little bit of obviously anybody that listens to the show knows that I love to partake in old number 7. So here we go to start the show.
Jack Daniels, if you please, knock me to my knees. You're the only friend there has ever been that didn't do me wrong.
Yes. Ooh. Jack Daniels, if you please. All right, we're going to get right into it. Last week I had Jonathan Bellis. I actually had to shorten the episode because we just kept drinking and talking and getting off track.
He's a fun guy. I
went and made a compilation video of my favorite or things that just stuck out to me of moments in film that got past the director's cut and ended in the final cut, and it made me think, how did they miss that? Why? These are things that I've noticed and are like compelling. And also things that are legendary in the final cuts where the audience saw something that and kind of created a cult behind it or some kind of legend, an urban legend behind it. And you'll know. You're probably thinking, oh, God, the Wizard of Oz midget. Yes, we're going to cover the Wizard of Oz midget. The Ghost and 3 Men and the Baby. Yes. First, I want to show you my first witness of a mistake in a movie. When I was a child. Mm-hmm. All right, this is a movie called Home Alone. Mm-hmm. Mitch Murphy was that annoying kid at the beginning of the movie when they were taking that Continental Air Transport vans to the airport. I don't know. I didn't know that was a thing. You could get picked up. I mean, nowadays, I'm sure I didn't know it was a thing in the 90s. It just seemed a very rich person thing to do. Well, yeah. Look at that goddamn house. Mm-hmm. Well, this Mitch Murphy kid, there's a thing that amateur actors do. And when you're studying a script and the other actor talks, you almost want to start talking with him. Let's look at the lips of this young man. This young boy in this first scene right here.
Hi, I'm Mitch Murphy. I live across the street. You guys going out of town? We're going to Orlando, Florida. Well, actually, first we're going into Missouri to pick up my grandma. Do you know the McAllisters are going to France? Do you know if it's cold there? Do these vans get good gas mileage?
All right, do these vans get good gas mileage? Now watch the kid's lips.
Gee, kid, I don't know. Hit the road.
How fast is
Did he
this
say
go?
hit the road?
Yeah, he lipped everything that the guy said. I saw this as like when I was 7 years old.
He probably had to practice by himself.
Yeah.
We're going to
he's not a
Orlando,
big
Florida.
actor.
Well, actually, first we're going into Missouri. To
Yeah,
pick up
I
my
remember
lunch.
being like,
You know the McAllisters are going to France?
oh, okay,
You know if it's cold
this is a
there?
movie.
Do these vans get good gas mileage?
Gee, kid, I don't know. Hit the road.
How fast does this thing go? Does it have automatic transmission?
All right, he doesn't do
Does
anything
it have
here.
four-wheel drive?
Look, I told you before, kid,
Don't bother me. Now beat it.
Automatic transmission?
Movie as it is.
All right. This is this next one.
7 is a
But yeah, but besides, just to keep a nice fluent. I forgot to hit record on the other. I don't care. I'll just rip the audio off this OBS recording here. Anyway, Home Alone. Just to put a stamp on that one. One of the best Christmas movies of all time for me. I don't know about you. I'm a different generation. Well, I don't know. I'm 38. How old are you now?
Me?
Yeah.
31. I mean, I'm still right there with
that's
it. We watched it like every year.
Yeah.
That was everybody's favorite little movie growing up.
Yeah.
Being home alone, getting to do all the fun stuff. I don't know. Getting to be without your family.
Yeah. It's just 7 years when you're a child is a big difference. Yeah, that's the only reason. Like 7 years now is nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Or 6 or 7 years now is nothing. But when you're a kid, it's a little more intense. Like somebody that was 7 years older than me as a kid, I'm like, oh my god,
Well, yeah, but
that's a big kid.
But my brother was 5 years older, so older brothers make you watch everything they watch. So
That's true. Yep.
enjoy everything.
100%. They also, depending on how good they are the worst thing for you because I feel so bad for my younger brother. He didn't have a chance to be a kid. Like, he never got to believe in Santa Claus.
Oh,
no, yeah, I could never.
What'd you do?
We're all 2 years apart. My older brother's 2 years apart from me, so he was like feeding me information. And then once I got it, I wasn't mature enough to say, "Oh, the kid 2 years younger than me needs to live a nice childhood." No, I was like, it's a conspiracy. It's all bullshit. And then trying to scare him all the time. And so he never got a chance. Like, it was just like fake. Easter Bunny fake, Tooth Fairy fake. It's all fake, but you could play along for mom to give you money.
Mm-hmm.
And then it turned into that. Play along so mom gave you money. But yeah, this next movie, I noticed this when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah, I watched 7 as a kid. This next movie is the movie 7. I'll just let the narrator of this guy take hold and here we go.
Blindly creepy movie as it is, and one that includes one of the eeriest mistakes you'll ever see. When Detective Mills and Somerset discover the killer's emaciated victim intended to represent Sloth, viewers who take a close look at the body will notice a third arm is in fact visible. In reality, the scene is color-graded dark enough that Fincher likely assumed audiences wouldn't notice the actor's arm hidden alongside their body because the thinner, bonier prosthetic arm draws your attention. Turn the brightness up though, and it's easy to see this actor sporting a third upper limb, which, considering how disturbing
it's
this
so
scene
bad.
is anyway,
How do you
just
not
makes it
see
truly
that?
unsettling.
All right, I'm not gonna play the face-off one yet. But yeah, the one in the 7. Like, how do you miss that? Look at that.
They didn't even try.
2 arms. That's the fake arm. That's the real arm of a skinny dude.
Why didn't they just cover him up with his shirt more? You didn't even have to do makeup or anything. Just had the shirt cover the arm.
Exactly.
That's the easy fix.
Easy.
If I was Brad Pitt right there, I would have seen that and I would like helped out, like walked over and covered it mid-scene.
Yeah. Mid-scene, like, all right, like, we're going to cover this arm, right?
You can't unsee it now.
Sporting a third upper
The
limb.
other arm doesn't even look real. The one that's supposed to be real.
Now, yeah, you're never going to I can't watch 7 bullshit movie now. Even right here, you can see, okay.
alongside their body because the thinner, bonier prosthetic arm draws your attention.
Not at
Turn
all.
the
Look at
brightness
that.
up though, and it's easy to see this actor sporting a third upper limb.
I never even
Which
noticed the prosthetic arm. I was only looking at that. I didn't even know what that thing was until you said the prosthetic arm.
Yeah.
That was the first. I mean, it just looked like he was sitting like that. It didn't look like he was
Dude,
trying to hide it.
It ruins. That used to be the scariest scene to me.
That was?
It used to be that was one of the scariest ones. The sloth one when they shine the light in his face.
Oh,
and
oh yeah, he
starts
coughs.
coughing.
Yeah, it does get you. Oh,
Considering
yeah.
how disturbing this scene is anyway, just makes it truly unsettling.
All right. Movie 7, good one. Brad Pitt, young, early 30s, great, or late 20s maybe. I forget. It's weird. What really sucks about movies though, as I have this sick fascination with figuring out how old an actor was when they did the role.
Mm-hmm.
And it just makes me feel like shit.
Right? Some of them are like 24 getting these roles. and-
Yeah, like just owning it and just being like a perfect adult.
Uh-huh. Like whenever I was a kid, I thought that guy was like 40, and I'm like, he's only like 24.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
younger than me. I thought he was
Yeah.
grown.
Yeah, that's how it is. Back in the day, people like even I don't understand anybody in their early 20s that want to get a mustache. Don't fucking do that. Don't get a mustache like this. Almost got one right there.
Mm-hmm.
I have like weird hair for mustaches, but anyway.
I feel like it would come in nice and thick though. Eh?
It's coming in, but it should be already in. Anyway, fuck it. This next scene is from a movie called Face Off. If you love this movie, I'm sorry. I love it. I love to hate it. One of the worst movies of all time, but it's a great movie. It's one of the best good movies of Nicolas Cage. Like this movie, Con Air.
Con Air is one of my faves.
Gone in 60 Seconds. Good movie.
Yeah.
Good stuff. I was a child when I watched this movie.
I never watched the whole thing.
There's this thing they do with stunt doubles.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes they don't look like the actor at all.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes you get a movie like this where they literally put the fucking camera right on the screen where you see all the stunt doubles. And they know they don't look anything like the actors. But they do it anyway, and they just leave it in for some fucking reason. Don't know why. Maybe just for the concept of the movie, the big movie as a whole. They're looking at the entire movie as a whole rather than these tiny little parts. That's the only thing I can think of.
It's a budget thing. I mean, they have
Yeah.
the stunt guy does a bunch of movies, so it's not like you're gonna hire somebody to come out separately for all
that looks just like John Travolta, looks just like Nick Cage.
Yeah, I mean, you'd never get that. You'd have like 12 movies you do if you only look just like those people. You gotta do like 100 different actors' movies, because I mean, how many of them are in action movies where you're gonna get the part to do the
right?
Because I mean, like Keanu Reeves likes doing all his own stunts. Like, come on, Keanu, let me get some money. I want to be your stunt double.
All right, here we go. This is Face Off. It's one of the ending scenes before the bad guy loses, basically. So here we go. John Travolta is actually the bad guy, but you guys get the movie. They change faces. They fucking take my face off. Woo! All right, here's these stunt doubles right here. I saw a nice little pause. I'll just keep going. Pause. 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 Is that John Travolta? Is that... All right, 1 second. Keep going. Oh, that's what they do. They try to trick you by, like, switching it.
You see how dry they got?
All right, that's not John Travolta. was just so. My face. All right. All right, just as a kid, to me, I mean, it wasn't that great. It was like, all right, whatever, that could pass. Just to me, as a kid, it's kind of like learning that Kane and the Undertaker aren't really brothers. Can you aim that mic at your face?
Okay. I was just not talking. I didn't want to sit.
No, just yeah. But when you do talk, have it like aimed, like pointed at you. Yeah, there we go, like that. Yeah, because the diaphragm, it's all science.
Why didn't you just say that at the beginning?
Yeah. Oh, I did. I
was trying to mimic you, and then I kind of leaned back in my chair, and I messed it all up.
Because you were. Well, that's a different type of mic, kind of. I don't know. I don't know. Fuck it. Because this one I could go like this and like that.
That's
and like
what
this.
I was noticing. I'm like, well, his is working, and he's like fucking eating it.
Yeah, I love just eating the mic. That's why I got the big poofy thing. But yeah, all right. You guys know the drill. Back to the next scene. That this is not anything of. I remember watching this as a kid in the VHS world. We're talking about that. VHS, not the best picture. I don't even know if it was 720 pixels, because the pixels didn't exist in VHS world. It's just your tape, and hopefully it's a good fucking tape.
Mm-hmm. It's like, well, it's just like pictures, right? Moving fast with the
yeah,
sound.
or it's like I say, I don't know what the VHS is different. I got to learn a little bit about that, because it wasn't like a projector reel or like some kind of you know what I mean? It wasn't like a picture that light gets shown through and expanded. It was a tape that sends a signal to
like its own little Morse code.
No,
like per picture, like it has it sends like a binary code out for.
I have no idea. I wouldn't even say that.
It'd be like the Matrix, you know. The Matrix, you see all the ones and zeros, and it sees that. And
that's digital. It was analog. It's a tape. It's the frequency of the image. I have no idea. The frequency of the image from a VHS to the screen. I don't know what the technology is.
That sounds more advanced than a DVD.
No, DVDs are crazy. Like that, the binary code in digital is pretty wild. And all we need is one solar flare storm to kill everything, and then we're back to fucking analog again. I'm just waiting for the sun to like get too hot for us to fry all of our circuits. Anywho, then this next one is an obvious one, and it's so obvious that it's not a midget hanging themselves. Oh, I'm sorry, a little person hanging themselves in the back of Wizard of Oz. That was the legend, right? Did you hear that growing up?
Yeah, I've seen it. Well, there was like a show back in, I forget whose, but they did this like exact little thing. I think they put this on
whole
there.
Like debunk thing.
Like, or no, it wasn't that. It was like FX. They'd show you like little things or mess ups in movies on the commercials.
Yeah.
Like right here, this happened and it wasn't supposed to. Or
yeah, what I'm doing today really isn't anything. I just wanted to combine everything and have our own spin on it, and things that I remember as a kid growing up.
Well, you caught this stuff. I never caught stuff like this when I was a kid. I always zoned out.
I didn't catch it. It was always just a big part of my life in the 90s. And this one was a big one. And when you're watching it on VHS, you can't tell what the fuck's going on.
To Oz? To
The
Oz.
basic. This thing in the back.
If ever a whiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
All right, that's a fucking bird.
Voices like pigs.
All right, now you guys know what's next. That is a bird. It's a crane that they got from the San Francisco Zoo. And they put a couple birds in the set to make it seem more realistic.
Yeah.
It's a crane. And then it stands up with its neck up here. Then it flaps its wing out.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Closes its wing.
Like pigs.
On a VHS tape, you can't see the bird at all.
Yeah, no, I figured there'd just be a little splotch in the background right there.
So this is one of those little things I wanted to throw in just for the doo-doo-doo. It used to be a doody-doo-doo fucking thing for us 90s kids. Anyway, it's a fucking crane, guys. Everybody knows that now. It's debunked. Even this next one is debunked. But it, as a child, haunted my dreams.
Well, I think it was just like an older brother that probably told his younger brother that, and then he told everybody, and then it just got passed on like that. He's like, look right here, Jim. Little guy just hung himself. Doesn't make you want to watch this movie ever again.
Yeah.
No, I don't ever want to see it anymore.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's how older brothers ruin a lot of things. They scare you out of wanting to do anything.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, this obviously everybody knows about the 3 men and the baby.
Except for
They're like pigs.
Look, there. Isn't she beautiful?
There she is.
Here's the scene.
Are you kidding me? I'm gonna pick you right up.
They walk past the window. You didn't see anything in the window.
Look at you. You pick her up like a pro.
But I'll let this thing play because they kind of like cover the bases.
Experience, darling. I see you. Oh, she's so lovely. What's her name?
Mary.
Mary.
I wish I could get a higher def version of this.
Look at the way she's looking at me.
There it is.
For a moment there, I had her laughing.
Yeah, just like me, huh?
A closer look.
Like you.
You know, you boys live like pigs.
Look, there.
There is the window. Do you see a cardboard cutout when they walk in the room? And they claim there's a cardboard cutout of Ted Danson.
I thought that was just a chick standing there.
No. People thought it was a shotgun.
There she is.
Or like some kind of
Look at the way she's
rifle.
looking
It
at
just looks like a person that's not supposed to be in the
And now we have
scene.
a figure, boy or cutout. What is it? Was it the angle of the camera when they came in the room? Blah, blah, blah. I can't read fast enough.
at me.
I think she's just helping on the set and doesn't know that she's actually in it. She just wanted to watch it.
But where was it when they walked in?
Had her laughing.
Yeah, just like me, huh?
You know what I mean? Like, she just wanted to watch the scene, like, acted live, so she's got a good spot right there. That's probably perfect to watch them and make sure everything's going right. But she
Right.
doesn't know that they can actually see her.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just, that's where it was.
No, 'cause it looks completely different in the next scene.
Yeah, but it's
Doesn't
a
look
single,
like
it's
that.
a continuous shot. There's not, nobody.
I know, but
Look at the way she's looking at me.
see, it's like white now. It was darker earlier. And it's a chick. I see the hair.
At me. For a moment there.
She's very still, though.
I think there's nothing
Had her laughing.
paranormal
Just
or
like
weird
me.
about it. The only thing about it that I thought was, it's like, did they do that then? If it was a continuous shot, they go in, nothing there, they come back, and then there's like a figure.
Well, you had that whole back room. There could be somebody back there in that whole room.
Well, that was just a window, but
That's a window?
yeah, that was just a window.
It looks like a room.
No. I've went through this my whole life. I've been looking at this my entire life.
You know, you boys live like pigs.
No, look, there.
These are windows. This is a big room. That's just a window out to the outside. These are curtains. That's something in the window. It's
Oh, I thought the window was behind her.
Is she beautiful?
You know, like or behind that, like past it.
Look at the way she's looking
and they just
at
sped it up right there, but it's a continuous shot. Oh. These are curtains. These are windows. And it does look like a cardboard cutout of something, and I'm sure it is.
For a moment there.
It's just very confusing on how
I had her laughing.
it got put in there, and what we're thinking is that somebody on set was promoting, or Ted Danson could have been on set promoting something else that he was doing on the side, and he had Ted Danson cardboard cutout things. Anyway, that was interesting as a child. Freaked me out. Could never watch this movie without getting freaked the fuck out. I remember being over my neighbor's house, and it was... It could have been the late 80s, or... No, it was the early 90s. 90 or 91 or 92. Oh, man. And the adults started talking about it around the kids. And being a kid, and when you hear adults being like, oh, look at that. Oh, my God. It freaked me out so bad. That's why my parents never liked talking about ghosts or anything. It's like, it's a bunch of bullshit. Like, that's all they did. Because it just freaks kids out. I hate parents that, like, oh, my God, did you hear that? Like, right in front of your kids. You're supposed to be the strong person that knows everything.
You hold it in.
Yeah, you hold it in. You don't, yeah. You're not supposed to be like, there's ghosts.
No, because you do that, now you're never going to get to sleep. You're going to have to tuck them in. And
yeah,
they're never going to sleep alone now because they believe in ghosts because you believe in ghosts.
Yep, exactly. Exactly. All right, the next one is the last one. Made the cut. All right, this is a complete fumble, I think. One of the biggest fumbles in the history of cinema. I'm just going to play it. Well, I think this guy is filming his screen. I couldn't find a really good HD version of this on the last minute.
This ending part. I haven't seen the whole movie, but, on cable, you just tune in the last minutes or something.
Yeah, I think this guy kind of makes a joke about the whole thing.
Hey, what? What's going on back there? What's he doing? Nothing. That guy.
Oh, man. I seen it.
But she slows it down, too. What? That was it? What the fuck?
He tried covering
I'll
it up
slow
with that
down.
coat.
He flips it. You can see him like... See it sticking out a little bit? Then he grabs it. Then it pops out a little
He
bit.
like pulled it out after that.
Pulled it. Oh, yeah, he pulled it. And covers it up. This is Teen Wolf, the movie Teen Wolf with Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, I have.
This is right before the ending credits.
Yes, that's why I've seen this. I never noticed. Never
I
noticed
remember
this dude.
seeing this on like daytime television, like a superstation or some shit when I was a kid.
Nothing. That guy.
Is he not wearing underwear?
I don't know. I think he had it flipped up for some reason.
I don't know. It's back in the day. They all wore whitey tighties. That wouldn't just happen.
That's what I'm saying. He was
think
doing something.
He might not have noticed his flap was down. He's not wearing underwear. Because then he felt like the air on it. That's why he like grabbed it all weird. And then he's like, oh, now it's out. And then he covered it up. I think he was just as embarrassed.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he was embarrassed. I just think
there's no underwear.
He probably had an issue going on. No, the white is underwear.
You see white?
Yeah, right there. It's all white. That's underwear. That's whitey tighty.
I mean, he's white.
What is he doing?
No, his penis is like pink. You know what I mean? That's white.
That guy.
You could see it flop out.
That guy.
Frank. Oh, those are like balls. They're like up. They almost look like balls.
That guy.
You know what I mean? Like they get popped. I think he has like things like up because he doesn't want. I don't know what he's doing, but he has his shit like upwards. You know how you can like put your dick in between your belt loop? I think he is doing some shit like that. And he doesn't want to have a bulge in his pants.
He could have had a boner. He's trying to hide it.
Yeah, or something like that.
Pulling it up, you know. Had to fold it against the belt.
Right
next to.
But yeah, that's pretty much it for these movies. Is there any weird movie flubs that you remember growing up that come to mind?
I do. I can't think of the ones. I do remember just the one from Step Brothers. It was just obvious. You know when they're making bunk beds?
Oh, yeah.
If you watch it, you see Will Ferrell get in the lower bunk bed. And right as he gets in it, he kicks something, which is the board that holds them together. So whenever, what's his name? John C. Reilly. Yeah, John C. Reilly. Right before John C. Reilly jumps on the top bunk, Will Ferrell lays on his side, and then he kicks the board out that's holding the bunk beds together. So whenever he jumps on there, it all collapses.
Oh.
You can actually hear the board fall on the ground before the bunk beds fall.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
I kind of want to look at that.
Yeah, it's just right. Yeah, that scene where obviously everyone remembers the bunk beds were a terrible idea.
Bunk beds, Step Brothers.
We think it would be very prudent.
Can we turn our beds into bunk beds?
Yes.
Why are you guys so sweaty?
All right, we've already figured out how to do this. The beds match up perfectly.
And here's the thing, it'll give us so much extra space in our room to do activities.
Please say yes.
We don't need permission.
How you doing over there?
Really good. Okay.
This movie, oh my God.
No, not a.
No power tools.
See what you would buy from a store.
Should have been
Look
a
at
bunk
all
bed
this floor
along.
space.
So
We
much.
do aerobics in here.
So many activities.
Do step class.
It's making my head spin how many activities we can do.
Right
Arm
here.
in. This is how we do
You heard it?
Dude, it's so... No,
No,
what?
go back.
Do step
Right as he
class.
lays there, his arm hits something, knocks it down. Right here.
This is how we do it.
What?
You hear it?
Yeah, I heard it, but
Do it.
that's like post.
Play arm in. This is how we
Why does he do that then?
I have no idea.
Hey, I never asked you.
Yeah.
You like guacamole? Oh! Open! Oh, God! Run in! Run in! Dad, Nancy, it's bad. It's so bad. It's blood.
Oh God, this movie is hilarious. I remember, yeah, that movie was the one that anytime I watched it got better and better and better. I remember like tripping on mushrooms watching it, and the scene where his dad is like kind of coming to terms with who his son is, and he's like at the end at the Catalina wine mixer, he's like, you know, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a dinosaur. And his kid's like, but Dad, you can't. You're a human being.
He's like, I know. I could never do it again.
When I was like on like just like gooning. Like I was like, I felt so fucking. I was like, that's the funniest thing I've ever fucking seen in my life.
He's like, yeah, my dad was finally like, you're 16. You need to grow up. And
Yeah. You can't be a dinosaur. All right. All right. That was that, guys. Next. You know what? We'll be right back after these messages. I'm going to take a quick break.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We're going to go over the top 10 memes. We'll be right back. Stick around.
You know, when you got it right, you got it right. Whether you're talking about this, or whether you're talking about the one and only Diet Cola that does it for Ray, Diet Pepsi. You know, nothing tastes as good to me as Diet Pepsi. All right, now, who's the wise guy?
Join the Diet Pepsi Taste Drive.
Now, that's the right one, baby.
Yo, we're back. We're back at the Fun Box with Dan Diesen.
Yo, yo.
Yeah.
I ate a bunch of LSD.
Dude, being left-handed, it's the worst thing in the world.
Some motherfuckers want to replace their wieners with twats.
We're going to go over the top 10 memes. Here we go. The top 10 memes of episode 76. Starting now.
To it in Facebook as you show.
What's on your mind? What's on your mind? What's on your mind? Yeah. Bow, bow, bow. All right, episode 76. What's on your mind? Meme. Top 10 memes of the Fun Box Facebook group. Here's meme number 10. Number 10, Crystal Fessler. From now on, I'm telling Jobs I was the general manager at Toys R Us. Who the fuck they gonna call? That's funny. Yeah, it's like, just don't tell him you're the financer. The guy that was financing everything. Where did you finance? For Toys R Us. I was the one that regulated all the, that took care of all the finances and made sure where all the money was going. I was the one that understood inflation in the click and order and concept against brick and mortar. It's click and order and not brick and mortar anymore, guys.
I still don't know how they went out of business. It was just plastic.
Yeah, I really don't know.
Top dollar, like gold.
I really don't know. And you could go in and play with their stuff every now and then.
I did.
Yeah. All right, number 9. When you have a coffee and a cigarette in the morning. Oh, fuck, you're going to make me shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's Riley Reid or one of the porn stars that they put her face into the.
Oh.
It's
I thought that was just a cute chick for
it's
it.
an oh fuck you're gonna make me cum face.
Yeah.
And then they put her face on random people in the world.
I was gonna say she's got a cute I got a poop face.
Yeah. Coffee and a cigarette in the morning will make me shit and pee. All right, number 8. I can't believe we don't have world peace after changing the name on pancake boxes and cereal bottles. No, and syrup bottles. There we go. Can't believe we don't have world peace after changing the name on pancake boxes and syrup bottles. Yeah, let's make our aisles more white. That's what we all want, right? Thank you, Land O'Lakes, for taking off the Indian, too. We don't want any of those minorities around.
I don't know. I always felt like, would you rather them still be on there or be like the other races that you don't know about? You know why? Because they did get just wiped off and nobody ever talked about them again.
Yeah, that's what they do. They because those were like Uncle Ben and Aunt Jemima. Aunt Jemima is like modeled after a real person, and there was like a family. My conspiracy is that the company didn't want to pay the family anymore, so they hopped on the woke train to avoid paying them anymore.
No, it's always somebody else that has nothing to do with the situation. Like, I meet these white girls all the time that are like, you guys just don't know how mean it is for you to have a team called the Cleveland Indians. I'm like, I've never heard any of them complain about it. It's just you guys complaining for them.
Yeah, there might be 3 like people that really hate it that are Native American, but the rest of them don't give a shit.
Yeah. Well, and there used to be a guy that was Native American that played for the Indians, and that's why it was out of respect they named him after him because he was an awesome player.
Yeah. Yeah, well, white people are fucking retarded.
White girls.
White girls. It's pretty much what it is. And white dudes that want to bang them because white dudes don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, number 7. David, look, you haven't heard some weird shit until you fuck a deaf girl. Sounded like I was beating a baby seal. Oh, my God.
What these bitches want from a nigga?
Never had sex with a deaf girl. How about you?
Deaf? No.
Yeah.
No, not that lucky. At least you don't have to talk after or anything, but no.
You have to sign language afterwards.
Oh, we were sign language the whole time.
It'd be like
lots of hand stuff.
It'd be like after sex when you're smoking a cigarette with a deaf girl. It'd be like, What was that?
I taught myself sign. It's all right.
yeah. That was intense.
It's funny. So when I was in jail, like it's not sign language, but they do their own sign language, and it's terrible. And the other guy, you can tell, has no idea what he's he's like doing all these hand motions, everything like that. And to us, it looks like they're having a conversation. But when I look at the guy, I'm like, no, he just confuses me. But they're so bored and they're solitary, basically. That's all they got to do. Like, yeah, I know that guy over there. So it's like they're just window watching, trying to have a conversation with somebody. But
sorry. Screwed up a little bit. Dude, but yeah. My bad, dude. I fucking hit a wrong button. But I'm the only guy doing this, guys. If you guys like podcasts and you like watching this podcast, know that I'm the mastermind. I'm doing everything.
I have no buttons over here. It's kind of lame.
If you like this and you are a producer kind of dude and you want to be consistently on the show, let me know. I need some help. All right, number 6. New skin suit, please. Oh man, she is really old. Ooh.
Man. I don't know if that's just being old, like her eye socket's in.
I don't know.
It's in there.
Yeah, I wish. Yeah, sunken-eyed monster.
It's like Captain Insano shows no mercy, man.
I know.
You poked me in the eye, coach.
Career politician. These are the people. If you hate anything about policy, just remember. This entire cabinet and the administration that's in charge today have been in there for over 50 years. So kudos to them. I'm going to take another drink.
I'm with you. Look at that bottom one. It looks like her eye is actually mouth. You see it?
Oh, I know.
It's gross. It's like a mouth.
Knock me to my knees. You're the only friend that has ever been. It didn't do me wrong.
Woo, baby. All right. Number 4, or number 5, top 10 memes of the week. Ryan Zander posted this. About to be everybody that took the kid credit and free money. TurboTax, your refund is 44.82. Me. Oh, Lord. Yeah, oh, man, I don't even want to get into this.
Oh, they're talking about that COVID money? So now your refund is only that?
Oh, we have to pay it back. I have to pay everything. Anybody that makes between 20 to like 90,000 a year has to pay back everybody that makes over 20 grand a year has to pay back the stimulus on top of a new credit policy that they just passed.
Oh, I never got the stimulus.
Well, that's good for you. Then you don't have to pay it back.
I feel like you guys should fight that.
We can't. You can't fight. You can't fight the Fed anymore.
Why not fight it? Well, let's work out a negotiation where we start some type of donation system to help pay for it. We'll get other countries to help donate to pay for our stimulus, and we'll get other countries to donate to their countries to help pay for their stimulus.
Wow, that's an interesting concept called charity that we do, but our government is filled with gangsters that shake people down and coerce us out of money. Sorry, I don't want to get involved in that. I will, let the revolution begin.
Let the revolution begin.
Let the revolution.
Let the revolution begin.
All right, sorry. All right. Number 4. The U.S. appears to be slowly mutating into Gotham City. I don't know all these names, but they are grifts for political pundits for the Democratic Party. Sorry, we're not against Democrats or Republicans. We're against the establishment, guys, in the fun box.
and their clothing choices. You got all that money, and that's what you pick?
Yeah, we're just against the establishment. That's it.
That's a cow suit, ain't it?
Yeah.
That's what he did.
It reminds me of the Dennis Leary lyric, the song called I'm an Asshole. I'm an asshole. And he's talking about, I'm going to drive around in a 1967 Cadillac Eldorado convertible with whaleskin hubcaps and all cow leather interior. And I'm going to scarf down one of those fucking double quarter pounder cheeseburgers in one of those old non-biodegradable styrofoam containers. And I'm going to wipe my mouth with the American flag and throw that fucking container out the window, and nobody can do anything about it. You know why? Because we got the bombs. Okay? Yeah, I love that shit. All right. Number 3. Do you take this woman to help you steal catalytic converters till meth do you part? Oh, my God. Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one, man. How does she find her? You know, she's got a nice little turd cutter on her, too.
Oh, dude, that's the only thing I was looking at. And then I noticed him. He's almost like camouflaged into the scene.
I know.
Compared to her.
It's funny. He's not even around woods, and I can barely see him.
It's like camoed.
He's like so mixed up. What's going on?
Well, they should have picked a non-just cardboard background. It could have been like something nice besides a outlet.
Yeah. There's an outlet there. Dude, there's a fucking outlet. I didn't even notice the... Oh, man, it made it way more trashy with the outlet. I think the outlet is one of the trashiest things about the entire thing.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought I was like low budget back in school when I had the gray background because we couldn't afford, like, I don't know if you're like, are you like hip? I don't know what the new shit. I don't know, man. Yeah, you're not that, like I said, you're not that much younger, but yeah, back when in the 90s, we had like background charges, and like if you paid an extra $15, $20, you got a better background, and they would change the background.
Oh, yeah.
For your school picture.
School pics? Oh, yeah. That's an easy hustle right there. Do you want to look like the lames and the poor people that can't afford it? You get the gray. Or and we'll give you like a football hole, too, and a pillow.
Yeah.
It was like same thing with like prom pics and everything else. Yeah. Or the senior pics.
All right, number 2. If they are desexualizing the green M&M, it's only a matter of time before they remove the dick vein from Snickers. Oh, God, yes.
What these bitches want from a nigga?
Yeah, there's a lot of dick veins in there.
And nuts.
That's a big-ass Snicker, too.
I thought it was going to be a joke about how big it is. Unless that's just a small hand.
That's like a cake. Like, you could cut it into slices and like, serve it to people. Dude, that's awesome. I want that. Oh, my God. Okay, by the way, folks, I'm on a no sugar, no carb diet. I'm on week 2.
Good.
Oh, my God.
I had all those things today.
Woo! So ready to eat some pizza. Oh, my God. Fuck the world.
That was good.
All right. Now the top meme. The top meme of the week. 10 years ago, I was addicted to drugs. Now I have a wife, family, car, and a great job. Noted. Step 1. Get addicted to drugs.
What these bitches want from a nigga?
100%. Like, what are you trying to say to people? Like, you know, all these successful people, they talk about their shitty lives. It's like, step 1, have an abandoned family, like a broken family. Or what? You know? It's either the two spectrums. It's either you're from absolute shit and you overcome like adversity, or you had a rich dad. Like, there's like no in between.
It's like on
3 steps to success is first step number 1, get a rich father.
Get a loan for $1 million.
If you don't have a rich father, get one. But yeah, that was the top 10 memes.
That reminds me of the. You remember on Little Nicky? He's telling he's a pastor. He's like, I have to tell you, there is no God. And she's like, God gave my son the strength to get off of drugs. I know your son, and he was actually a lot better on the drugs. At least he made me laugh every now and again. No, it's like people go get all clean, and I'm like, if you're so happy, why you gotta brag about it? Like,
right.
Why you gotta put it in my face? You got a car, cool. What are you doing with it? Just showing it on camera, taking pictures of it. Where's your family at? Why aren't they in the picture? Nobody has that great of a job.
All right, yeah, Dan Diesen, you get another sticker.
Awesome.
I got new stickers, guys. If you want one, get a hold of me. I will send them to you. They're really cool. They're car stickers. They're really good vinyl, and they're really good material. Check them out. Also, if you're not a Patreon, go to patreon.com/thefunbox and become one. For $3 a month, I'm very personal, and I will send you custom ringtones and stickers and vinyl transfers. I would Patreon me.
Yeah, I want a custom ringtone. I haven't done that since.
It's $3 a month. That's like less than a coffee at Start. That's like nothing. You're gonna forget about it, and you won't. And you could always cancel at any moment. You don't have to dedicate. If you end up canceling, that's fine.
cancellation fee of $3.
No, there's no cancellation fee. There's no cancellation fee. You could pay through PayPal or whatever. I'm just saying it just helps it helps put the farts in our box. That's all I got to say. And if I'm not going to beg anybody, because I'm doing this out of therapy and out of the love of just hanging out and having fun with my friends. So, that being said, take care of yourselves and each other. We love ya. We got to go. Tip your bartenders. Call your grandma before she dies. And we will see you next week. Peace. We out of here. You want to say goodbye to the people?
Bye, Grandma, and everybody else.
All right, they're not going to hear this because you know what? My whole thing is glitching out. I'm going to play us out with a song. By what song can I play us out with? I'm going to play us out with a old song from a band I was in called Push Union, called Black and White. You guys are going to laugh at this. I was 22 when I recorded this, so don't laugh. I mean, you can laugh, because I laugh at it. All right, peace out. We love you guys.
This song I sing to you, it helps release anger and pain. It helps me breathe. It helps me live. Makes me sing again. Black and white side. I feel the light burn in my eyes. I find my black and white inside my mind. The dimmer the light, the black beat white and tight. This song I sing to you makes me whole. It helps me breathe. It helps me live. It makes me gain control.